was hitting on me. Oh my God, you're that one dude I heard about you. And it's a big head. Giant mountains, there's some wildlife, species that you don't even know about. It's wild, it's a whole new world, it's a brave new world. Focus with, that would be PV. The point. Chicks all there. You want to go to the point with me? I'm like, what's up? We've all heard that, right? Almost dinosaur-like creatures they talk about. I haven't seen them, but you're not allowed to take pictures of them. I'll try to sneak one in, you know. They got filters on the phones and cameras around here that filter out certain things that I don't want other worlds to see. You can't believe it. Dinosaurs still? We call them dinosaurs, just big animals, you know. Let's picture something 5 times the size of an elephant, but he's not all that mean, but he could be mean if he wants to, and that sort of thing, you know. They're living out there in those hills, you know. They got sea species you could never even imagine, like not quite sharks, but probably a bit more vicious than the sharks we know. It's eating machines just coming at you straight. I've seen videos on the TV out here. Oh, they're vicious. Palm trees galore. It's Palm Tree Haven. They're actually from here. You know, our California, we bring them from other areas. We bring palm trees. They're native here. They've been here all along. In Florida, bring them from other areas in California. The native tree is a pine tree. That's what it's all in California along the beaches, and still is. If you go up north, it's all pine trees. You know, there's not a whole lot of beach community. Anywhere that they make a beach community, they put palm trees. You know, in Florida they're normal. In Florida, palm trees have pods and stuff that look like coconuts. I think they made me coconuts. I don't know. And they grow, and they fall off the trees. They can land on your car or hit you. So since we're bringing them here, we bring the ones in my World 3 or World 3. They bring the ones with they're seedless, so this like sets me in, you know, it's like a plant without a seed. You got the male plants or female plants without seeds. So you don't have big pods dropping. That's a good they're not dropping coconuts on people's cars and plants. So we'll walk over here. So we got the they still have that here. It looks like a, remember the statue on Men at Work with Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez? They had the statue of the dolphins who was always out here, and they bad cop whoever got handcuffed to it. Something like that, I forget how it went, but they filmed it out here. They filmed it outside my apartment building on Avenue H at the time too. Here we got this here. This is the monument here. It's in memory of the old steam tankers that used to run in Redondo Beach. They got a replica of the exhaust here they put. It's kind of a monument right there to represent the day of the steam engine transportation along the coast. It was pretty popular back then. So this is what we got here. You don't want to know what's in this thing here. That's an outlet. They got to let them out of there sometimes and let them enter back into there rather than the actual ocean. It's an input for the you'll learn more about that later. Okay. Here we got the dolphin thing, the kids playing on it. That's not the same one. That looks more like a dolphin. Those are seals, I think. There's my car, see? It's won the European Grand Prix 2 years in a row. It's right up there with the Porsches and stuff and handling. I take turns just for new tires on new Pirellis, like jams. At the auto store, you don't want Pirellis? This is the best tire. I give you a discount. You're that guy I heard about. Yeah, he pretty much gave them to. Sure, you'll take them. Yeah. Everyone's giving stuff to me. Chicks are throwing themselves at me. You're that one guy. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I wonder if there's a Thackeray down here. I visited Darren. Maybe we should go try to visit Darren again. I've seen two versions of Darren. 6 months ago, a version that looked like a game show host. And then a few weeks back, about a month ago, a version of Darren that looked like taller and thinner, kind of a mousier version. I don't know if that's who's here. See, theirs are so similar, you often don't know. Like we got this drab green apartment complex here. It's kind of like projects here. Lower income people live there. They set it up for them. You get cheap rent. The drab green. It's kind of, I think, a guy named Jeff lived there. Where's he over here more? Yeah, same type of deal, you know. It's not some of the nicer ones, but it puts you at the beach anyway, you know. The sun here, see the sun here is like pretty hectic. much bigger than our sun, as you see. I'm not zoomed in or anything, I'm just going to look out and you see it's a bigger sun. It's not as strong, so it's pretty cool. There's no ozone type of, you don't feel any radiation or, you know, you're not getting fried from the sun. Anything people here that use sunscreen, you know. It's true. The sun's huge here. And it jumps from point to point. It'll be here, then it'll be boom. It's like, it moves differently than ours. It's much bigger too, brighter. It's pretty cool. It's a little different atmosphere we got here. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. This place here, I've seen it in different changes with different styles around the windows and stuff. Right, with white borders around the windows at one point. This always has a blue tinted glass. Some things just never change. So here we are. Boom. Boom, chicken, boom. There we are.